This is Joker. The mission is go.
Oh my god, okay. Welcome back, everyone. So, this is probably going to be the last episode I record for the time being. Today would have been a Hifumi day. God, I don't think I'll be able to get everyone. We'll see, though. We'll see. You know, like, I don't have much. Haru is probably one that I can finish quickly, you know? If I completely ignore everyone else, though, I'm pretty sure I can date everyone, like, the goal that I wanted to. It's my fault, though. I was way behind on the social stats, and I should have been more aware of it, of what I could do. So, but regardless, let's go do this, since I can't really do anything else. Feel like my bond. Accept his offer. It's really easy. I'm meeting some dude at a restaurant. I need you to sit close and call me when I give you the signal. See? Easy, right? Send you a location. You better come. Alright. Hanged. A diner, huh? I thought only old farts came to places like this. You really changed, Mune-san. Hey, don't knock this place. It's pretty decent and cheap, too. Hey, this coming from the guy who beat the crap out of 50 rival gang members. You don't need to exaggerate. Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Alright. How's Suda-san doing? Same as always. Why? What's up? Nothing. Just saw him around the other day. Hold on. Didn't you two cut ties when you left the family? Why are you asking about him now? I mean, we were both young. I just figured it's about time we bury the hatchet. I can't just go up and talk to him, though. Oh, I get you. You're still trying to uphold the old code of honor, huh? Okay, I'll tell him you want to meet up. No, you fool.
Like that.
I just want to end up in the same place at the same time. It's got to look like a coincidence. In that case, Shibara might work. You know, we're talking about redeveloping it. Shibara. Maybe I should call him. Huh? You sick or something? Nah, it's just a cold. Hello? Yeah, how's it going? What? Your order's all wrong. My bad. I'll get back and take care of that straight away.
Sorry.
Sorry, I gotta run. Work shit. Let's talk some other time, yeah? See ya.
Hey.
Masa's still on the phone, right? Just stay quiet so I can hear what he's saying. Suda-san, it's Masa. I was asking about you. I did just like he told me, though. The hell are you looking at? I was daydreaming, sorry. Nah, it's nothing. Just some weird kid staring at me. Anyway, I would probably heard about that deal of yours, and now he's trying to squeeze some cash out of you. Oh, sorry. No, it's... Yes, sorry. Yes, I understand. A deal? Sounds like there's some weird stuff going down. How's your cold? You're seriously naive, kid. You know I was acting, right? At any rate, I honestly wasn't expecting too much out of you. But it looks like you're gonna actually be some use to me. I'll be counting on you, kid. Oh, boy. Good work today. Order yourself something nice as a reward. Oh, and bring me the receipt so I can pay you back for it. Well, later. Cool. I knew this thing would increase proficiency, but I don't really need it. How's your cold? Okay.
Hi.
Thank you for making coffee. Alright, today is Sunday. Oh. Whoever it is, please don't. We don't have time for this bullshit. There's going to be a festival in Asakusa tomorrow, and I'm thinking of attending. It seems they only hold it around this time of year. Would you care to join me? Decline. Sorry, I have plans. Sorry for inviting you so suddenly. Why'd you turn it down? Because I have other shit to do. I actually kind of hope that this isn't, Is the admin an accomplice? Deleted by admin. I'd bet money on the arrest.
Hey.
12 days left.
Just
Oh, Lord. Getting more and more nervous. Okay. Oh, Futaba, Yusuke. That's it. Okay. So, if I'm going to prioritize, I'm going to prioritize Futaba. Alright. There you are.
Yo.
We've just got to wait for our scheduled day. If you're free, it's promise time. What should we do next? Okay, hang out with her. Get in there. Go, go, go. So the next promise is, learn about my generation. Wait, I think I can do the next one too. I have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Where can I find lots of young people?
Let's go.
By Jovi, I think I've got it. Let us be off, Ren. Wow, you guys have actually started getting pretty close. Not like that's a bad thing, though. Anyways, be careful out there. So we arrived at the diner. I've heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at these places. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
Amamiya? Oh crap, and you're with a girl? Is this a friend of yours? Friend might be a bit much. He's in my class.
Oh, that's right.
How about I ask him to help with my promise? What promise? Well... You just want to have a regular old conversation? So wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
Ooh, you're so nice. My name's Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. Seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. Maybe my luck stat's really high. I think you're right. Heck yeah, I could probably roll a natural 20 right now if you asked me to.
Let me see.
So you want to learn more about our generation? I doubt it will be easy to explain. Youth, the unknown frontier. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies. Do you like computers?
Yes.
I'm always online. Me too. What sites do you use? I usually keep the forums myself. Are you more into streaming? I'd gladly subscribe to your channel. But wait, do you by chance run one of those racy channels? You need to be super courageous to do that, though. It certainly wouldn't be unwelcome. Kek. Did he just fucking say Kek? Whoa, that's the first time I've heard anyone actually say that out loud. Kek. Huh? That's all you took from that conversation?
I see.
I've got it. This overwhelmingly forgettable appearance, generic speech style, and total lack of sex appeal. Nishima, you an NPC? He's the protagonist. Really? Oh, I guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm glad you spawned here. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. Learn about my generation and have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Aw, yeah! I think I gained a ton of EXP on this adventure. It was all because you brought me here, Ren. Thanks. I can sense Futaba's innocent joy.
Alright.
So, Futaba-chan, it's okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed, haha. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home. Oh,
Yes.
right.
Alright, let's do it.
Come on, Ren, we're off. Oh, poor Mishima. Alright.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. I don't care. Okay, I want Chihaya. Important. Alright, who is it? Remember what I said? Do you remember what I told you last time? It's about the man who visited the other day. That was Chairman Fukura. I'd like to talk to you about him. Are you free today? I feel... So do you head over immediately? Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Forgot to have Kawakami. I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you, but I decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san. Okay, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. I already told you about how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? When I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time, until one day an angry mob came and burned the house down. That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people. That's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who has just come to Tokyo. Then, once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That was when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possess a divine power to save others from misfortune. That I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that, haha. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers, but I thought I might be able to save people even though I was a monster. Perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those Holy Stones for my own personal benefit. A terrible person, huh? I don't think so.
What?
What? My fortune said you're supposed to hate me. I never thought you would overturn even that fate, Amamiya-san.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. If there's ever anything you'd like me to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Amamiya-san. This is a strong resolve from Chihaya. Deepens your bond with a confidant of your choice. What?
All right.
Oh my god. Now that I think about it though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. The ADP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's where everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. Honestly, I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm the Maiden of Relief. Just who is the chairman? Let me think it over some more. We can talk further next time.
Thank you.
This lady would have been very helpful in the beginning. Another 1%. Okay, the next time I see her, it'll be a waste.
Hey.
Supposed to send the... Yeah. Alright, well I can hang out with Yusuke or Haru. Well, Haru's more important. Rooftop. Alright. Okay. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of you. I came to see you.
Thank you.
Yes. Hang out with her.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy. So it's quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its root, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest...
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios, and now I raise these plants in complete secret. But, Ren-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. It'll be okay, I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partners in crime. Honestly, Ren-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the beginning of the year. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I'd always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but no, relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you. Right, I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently he's even been telling the employees at Akuma Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged with the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? I have. Really? That's so romantic. I'm actually a little jealous of you, and of the girl. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him was almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardships I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. Alright. Chance to form a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
Alright.
Perfect. I think everyone has that now. Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. God, I wish I could go in the evening. They still haven't caught the culprit. What are the police doing? But do your job. You're nothing but tax thieves. How long are you going to let the Phantom Thieves run loose? This country's done for. Someone better take responsibility.
You're back.
Back. Great. God, I wish I could go to Mementos in the evening. Unfair, but oh well.
Hey.
Let's call
Make sure
Kawakami.
you close up.
Hi.
Make some coffee. And... see, I feel bad because, like, these are the days that I should have been with Hifumi, you know? Ugh. But it's alright. I think I can still salvage this. I just need the next hangout with Chihaya so I can get that whatever thing. And then I can do all the requests at once and basically be done with that. Lord. It's my fault, though. I really shouldn't have waited until the end to do this, though. But there's not much else I can do, right? I guess I could go make some tools if I wanted to. Well... what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Forget it. I'm just gonna make some tools. Probably all I can do at the moment anyways. Actually, why not do this? I've never done this.
Oh, you
I'm
want
gonna
to
do some training. Cause time to pass will raise your max HP. The more you train, the greater the effect will be. Check your schedule and use your time wisely.
Okay.
Let's get started. Train.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's begin your training.
Nice going.
Oh yeah, didn't you buy some protein shakes? You're quite prepared. I'm impressed. Increase the effects of your training. Use it when you want to be more efficient in your workout. You going to take anything? Take a protein. Protein, huh? You have one of those. How about it? Why not?
Now,
Alright, let's begin the workout.
Okay.
Alright, you can do this. Clear your mind and focus on your center. Don't give up. Push past your limit.
Hey.
Hey, are you alright? You haven't built up much muscle, so don't push yourself.
Nice going.
It seems you've gained some strength. Max HP increased by 3.
Alright.
Oh.
Well,
HP increased by 1. Wow. That's really not much, but... I mean, I did it. I did it, guys. Thanks for the coffee.
Hi.
Thanks for the coffee. I feel bad I'm just using her like that. Another 1%.
Hello?
Hey, we will be sending the calling card on the 18th, 10 days from now. Would you like to do anything before then? I want to play. See, you maintain your composure. I suppose you're made of sterner stuff. Very well. Our existence depends on the strategy. Let's do everything we can. Okay, 20 minutes. Wondering when there's a day that I can go to,
You have your notes?
I was about to say Tartarus. I don't know.
You
I
know
could
it,
care
right?
less. Do you know what age you have to be in order to listen in on a trial?
Exactly.
Cool. Wow, I got the right answer. I could
Nice
care
going.
less. I really could care less what this is about. Okay. I'm sorry, I know. I shouldn't have done that, but I won't do it again. God.
Hey.
Alright, who is it? What are we doing today? God. Well, it just seems like it's only Haru. Alright, well, off to the rooftop. Jesus Christ, that took for fucking ever. I came to see you.
Thank you.
Why, thank you. Oh, I found a place that serves an especially rare type of coffee. Would you be interested in joining me there? Yes. Hang out with her. This particular restaurant is an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation. Remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? I decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiance, though. You see, just a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. It must be amazing.
Yes.
I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. Either way, perhaps we should try it before passing judgment. Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. Let me cover the bill. You're such a gentleman, Rancune, but allow me to handle this. I invited you after all. On top of that, aren't you supposed to always listen to your elders? I wonder how it will taste. Well, here we go. Oh god, it's gonna taste like shit, isn't it? There's a faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. This coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at LeBlanc.
This is...
There's a distinct fragrant aroma paired with a mild flavor. Undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. It's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. Fucking... Fuck. Excuse me while I vomit.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Another rare type of coffee, Kopai Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat called a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it was originally consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mona-chan would be able to... Let's ask him. That's the correct response. Let's ask him. Perhaps it could become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. But we need Mona-chan for our ration, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee is so profound. Haru-chan.
Huh?
Takakura-san. What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Renku, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, you should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. Sure, you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves here. And aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. And about the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well, if you'll excuse me. Oof. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler, but I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what did you think of him? I'm not really sure. You're so honest, Renku, but I agree. I really don't know whether or not I can trust him. Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing, when he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money, if I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my harvest turns out great. Alright. Celeb talk. Beautiful.
Right.
Oh, and as for that Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even Miss Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. But there has to be more to that situation than just that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying so desperately to win my favor. You haven't drank any more of your coffee, Renkun. Aren't you going to finish it?
Goodbye.
Not really. Well, goodbye. Okay, that was rank 4. Dear lord.
Ah, you're back.
You're back. Thanks for the help. The ADP matter. Okay. This is it, folks. Red Light District. This is the important one. Okay. Fortune.
It's somewhere.
Okay. This is the important one for the Fortune Arcana. Okay. Do a verification test. I don't know what it is. Hang out with her. So the chairman's pushing me as hard as ever to sell those fake stones. I've been trying to use this as an opportunity to investigate into the ADP seminars so I can expose them. But the deeper I dig, the scarier everything becomes. What have you found? The ADP apparently doesn't profit at all from sales of the Holy Stones. It's nothing more than a front. Most of the revenue actually comes from the seminars. There, they give their patrons some sort of mind-altering drug, after which they're encouraged to donate their life savings to the benefit of the ADP. People have even gone missing after seminars. Families have been torn apart by this madness. And I was a part of it all. By selling these fraudulent stones, I was in direct support of the horrible actions. I know this doesn't make up for what I've done, but I want to help the others come to their senses. Barely anyone within the ADP will talk to me, though, and those who do won't actually hear me out. What should I do, Amamiya-san? These people are all heading down a path toward great ruin. There has to be some way I can deal with the chairman, right? Right. Well, how else just to deal with everything that's been going on? Even if I got... That's the only way. Take care of the chairman before that happens. What's Furukai's first name? Oh, the chairman? It's Yuichi Fukura. Why do you ask? Don't worry about it. Oh. How strange. It seems the cards have changed somehow. My future is in line with that of the trickster. What does that mean? Even so, my fate remains unchanged. I am destined to stay a monster. Alright. Debunking the psychic. Oops.
Good night.
Well then, goodbye. Also, I forgot to make her make coffee for me again. If it's not them, I'll eat poo. Oh my god. They're death guilty. Masayoshi Shido, he's the only one. He's the only one that can stand up. Yeah, we know. He's the bad guy, pretty much. He's bad guy. Big bad evil. Okay. If it's a day where it's just Yusuke, I might just go. Wait, what was it? What will happen if we fail? We won't fail. Including the day we got carry out, there's only 10 days left. Time is really slipping away. What will happen to us if we fail? It's kind of tough to say that for sure, though. Maybe we can't lose heart before we've even done anything. If we do that, we'll just mess everything up. Even the parts we can definitely succeed in. You actually said something wise for once. You want to fight? You two get along so well. How so? That is an outrageous claim. That's what I should be saying. Come on, stop it. Try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto? Yes, it can't really be helped this time. That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji. Why are you singling me out?
Hey.
We're supposed to send the card on the 18th, which means there's only 9 days left. I feel like this is it, though. Like, a part of me just says that this is the end. I mean, Persona 4 was like that. They ended the game on the 27th. So, but I don't know. You know, maybe there's more. Oh, I can hang out with her. Great. Great. Futaba's important, too. What's the plan? We already decided I met with Blonde so I can meet up whenever. Go right away. Roger that. Alright.
Yo.
We've just got to wait for our scheduled day now. Hey, are you free today? I'm gonna bond with Futaba. We're gonna take a break. Hang out with her. Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay with you around. Without you around. Before that, there's something I want to show you, Ren. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead. The school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Okay. Another spelling error. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her like they did to me. But one day she said something to me, "Good morning." I started saying it every day from then on. That must have been a shock. Totally, I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. Without fail, she'd come over to me to say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. I felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. I realized she's been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She's the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan, but I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down, and once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote out how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary is full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran, and I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward, but I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Someone's pushy today. This is another part of her deal. Alright. Perfect. Moral support may now charge or recover SP. Huh, cool.
Alright.
Charge? Wow. I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry, I wasn't too hospitable today. I'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Okay. I just need to have a time where I can go into mementos.
Ah, you're back.
It sucks I can't go in the evening. Of course, Hifumi. Like I said, if I could just finish it. Fucking sucks. But let me see. 4, 6. I'm like almost there, man. 6. It's very weird because justice should be 7. Yeah. 7, 9. I'm like almost there though. So. But I've got.
I should write
I'm
something.
gonna save. Make a save because I haven't saved in a while. Okay. Talk to these guys. Could care less what they say. Get out of here. Get out of here. Make the coffee. Call
Make sure
Kawakami.
your clothes up.
Hi.
Alright, thank you for making coffee. Okay, well. I guess I'll go train my HP.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you want to do it?
Train? Yeah, let's go do it. I don't have any protein, but that's alright.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
go right ahead. Do that. Do some more training. Good job, let's keep up the good
Nice
work.
going.
Seems you've gained some strength.
All right.
Increased by 5. Oh, it's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep? Thank you for making coffee.
Hi.
Okay. They're running loose right now. This site pisses me off. Deleted by admin. Deleted by admin. Jesus Christ, Nishima. Oh, don't have any books to read. I don't care. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know. My neighbors have been careless lately on garbage day. The crows were cawing away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do you all know how to write the kanji for crow? The characters for bird and crow look very similar, but this latter has one fewer line. What do you think, Amamikin? Isn't it easy to confuse with bird?
Do you know the answer?
You know what the line that's in bird but not in crow represents? A crest? Oh, an eye.
This is it.
An eye.
Way to go.
Exactly! This line actually represents an eye. Since a crow's body is black, it's hard to see the eyes. Even though the kanji is missing the eye line, crows actually have pretty good vision.
Nice going.
Cool. Alright. Oops. Oops. I actually didn't mean to skip all that. I thought it was... Sorry.
Hey.
They're supposed to send 8 days left. It's today? Damn it! Futaba. Fine. Hang out with Futaba. Cafe Le Blanc. Alright.
Yo.
We just gotta wait for our scheduled day now. Oh yeah, I dug up all sorts of dirt about Kana-chan, that is. Are you free? I want to talk about it. Hang out with her. Thanks. Come on over to my room then. I'll tell you there. Okay. So I looked up Kana-chan online, and she's apparently still living in the same town in Kansai she moved to. But she never continued on to high school. I decided to do some digging into that. Why that might be, and, well, the more I dug, the worse it got. Her parents are in heavy debt due to a gambling addiction, so instead of sending her to school, they make her work to help try and pay it off. Apparently, they're still having her model in strange clothes. They're even selling the pictures now. We have to put a stop to this. That's right, they can't just use Kana-chan like some tool. Actually, though, Kana-chan herself made a request on the fan site. Based on the IP and other tracking data, I'm 99.9% sure it's her. Those is basically just her asking us to make her parents have a change of heart. But she didn't put their names. She might be a little hesitant, or she doesn't totally believe in the Phantom Thieves yet. Either way, I have a solution. I found her parents' names in the address book we got way back in elementary school. Kota Magario and Asami Magario. I got a hit for them from the meta-nav too. We can fix them. Decided, Ren. I want to go to Mementos and change their hearts. We can't let them keep treating Kana-chan so horribly, right? Please help me save her. I'll do it for you.
Thanks.
Ren, thanks. Oh, and since you're going to help me with this, I'll have to return the favor.
Right.
Well, you're extra hard for valuable stuff when you were in the metaverse. Well, pretty good, huh? So, is this an actual request? To revive search objects in the area after battle. Oh, cool. Must be a pain. Well, I'm counting it. Let's save Kana-chan. Okay, wow. Oh my god. This is the perfect excuse. It's the perfect excuse to go. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Alright. This is the perfect excuse to go into Mementos now. Oh my god. Okay,
Hey. Yep.
let's make Kawakami, make some coffee. Make some Kawakami for us. And I'll go train in my room. Searching all along.
You want to do it?
Train. Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
I bet you Haru will be available tomorrow, though.
Okay.
If it's Yusuke that's only available, then I'm just gonna go straight into
Nice
Mementos.
Well then.
Thank you for making the coffee. Thank you. Boy, 9. I can't believe it. This should make them show up. They're running loose right now. This site pisses me off.
Hi, everyone.
So start of class. How far did we get to? Well, free time.
What do you want to do?
Sleep.
Yeah.
I guess sleep is important for kids your age. Sleep tight. I dreamed that Mishima and I watched a film together, moving the two of us to tears. I feel a little closer to Mishima. Wait, what? For real?
Hey.
What could that have been about? Well, let's resume class.
Yep.
I didn't know sleeping could actually do that. That's actually pretty cool.
Hey.
7 days left. Alright, well, it's Haru Day. It's gonna go up. I can hang out with Yusuke as well. Okay. Still, I'm surprised. It's looking pretty good. In fact, Futaba's already higher than Yusuke now. Alright, well, I better go hang out with Haru. Today's plan. Have you decided what the plan is for today? Let me know if we're meeting up. I'll be on the roof for the... Yeah, go right away. Alright, really? Okay, got it. Alright, let's talk. Yeah. Same old. I came to see you. Why, thank you. I'd like to spend some tea on you for free. Let me speak with you about Takakura-san. feel like my bond with Haru will go stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. Hang out with her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go get some coffee while we do. Oh, I know. Why don't we try a Big Bang Burger for a change? I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Somebody's telling the truth.
Yes.
I see. If there are two contradictory stories, one of them has to be right. I suppose I'll just need to learn the truth of the matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. This will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. It's all of the contract Sugimura-san made with my father. Is marrying him my only option? Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believe I would simply marry the man my father had chosen, let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? That doesn't matter now.
yes.
Yes, you're right. I should look forward to the future instead of thinking back on the past. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Fantasies. Plus, I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. That's Haru's trust. Increase the total vegetable yield for a single harvest.
All right.
I don't know what the vegetables do, but it doesn't matter. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. I hope you'll be there with me, Ren-kun. We can forgo the elephants, though. Don't worry. Or we can forgo the elephants,
Shall we
though.
return home?
Okay. Ugh, great. Why haven't they been arrested? What is the government doing? Arrest those Fantasies already! Should the diet really be dissolving at a time like this? Shouldn't the safety of the citizens be the top priority? How are you supposed to feel safe? Okay.
You're back.
I can't do anything in the evening. This absolutely sucks, other than train. Oh my god.
Hey.
Make coffee?
Yep.
It's called
Make sure your
Kami
clothes
Make
are-
Coffee.
Hi.
Thank you. Master Coffee.
Oh.
Why not? It's the last bit of nutrients as well.
Oh. Oh. You want to do it?
Train. Alright.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is when I have the
Nice
opportunity.
going.
All right.
Well then.
Huh. That's weird. I hope that doesn't actually mean something's wrong. I don't know. I was just looking over at the recording. Okay.
Hi.
Thank you for making coffee. Weird. I hope the video file is okay for this episode. I'm just nervous it's not. Well, this place went to shit. Enough is enough! How far are they fallen? The admin an accomplice?
Hiya.
Hey! We're sitting in the calling card on the 18th, so we have less than a week left now. I'm getting nervous. I know how you feel.
Really?
You too, Ren? That's surprising. Still, this time is different than usual. Having a set date to send the calling card and all. This mission will determine our fate. We have to succeed no matter what. Alright.
By the way,
You like hearing your own voice. Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. The voice you hear in recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, Amamiya-kun. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone ever felt strange to you? Do you know why hearing someone's voice over the phone sounds different than their real voice? I'd say... Okay, it was between these two. It's heavily processed.
Well done.
I'm impressed. That's correct. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. When your phone has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much. You actually knew that.
Nice going.
Alright. Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain feels in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
I see.
My voice just sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Jeez, assumptions are dangerous. Alright, after school.
Hey.
Haru. Yeah, gotta do it. It's important. All I'm gonna say is I hope I have enough time in December to finish anything. Wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Do you need something in the meantime, Ren-kun? I came to see you. Good, why thank you. I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Bon. It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Haru? Hang out with her.
Yeah.
Thank you. How about Jinbocho? It would be the perfect place to go. Well, let's get going. Ba-dum-bum. I see, so there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Can you make some for me? I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee.
To be honest.
You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or 2 ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. But a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
But
I wondered how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Black like coffee?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, I get it. You're so funny, Ren-kun. You were trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Thanks for that. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Sense a firm resolve from Haru. Alright. Harris in recovery.
Right.
Good. Good. But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Oh lord, this guy. Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton.
Huh?
What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Well, wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedule as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? But if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? That guy is horrible. You're not wrong about that. He's everything. Fame, intelligence, manners. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right. I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Oh boy. Okay. Who is it? Iwa, I don't care, buddy. I really could not care, but honestly, it's the only thing I can do, so...
Hey. Yep.
Make sure you close up.
I have no idea if I have time. I really have no idea. But I might as well. Yo, gun enthusiast, stop by the shop if you can. Go right away. Okay, hurry up. It's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it'll make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? So you're here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. Alright, I'll tell you about the shop. It's a piece of cake for a gun enthusiast like you, right? Like if we come closer with Iwa, hang out with him. If you're considered an employee, you won't seem suspicious coming in and out of the shop, right? If you get what I'm saying, bring the goods to the back.
Hey.
Hurry up and learn this stuff, kid. You've got to be able to start looking like a normal employee. I'm supposed to be running an honorable business here, you know? Though honestly, the customers have been running a little thin lately. Some guy on the internet has been claiming all my goods are knockoffs. And once you've got a bad rap like that, it's real tough to shake it. Is it seriously that hard?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Building trust takes time, but all you need is a little push to bring it all crumbling down. Guess I'm not surprised a kid like you doesn't understand.
That's right.
Anyways, I should probably fill you in on what's going on here since you'll be helping me out. But anything the guy behind that rumor is Suda. You remember his name from the diner, yeah? Truth is, he's a lieutenant in the Hashiba clan. The same clan I was in back when I was part of the Yakuza. I always knew you were a thug. Heh, you got some nerve. Anyway, Suda was my sworn brother back in the clan. I get some unsavory business going down with him now, though. Problem is, I'm a known quantity in the underworld. One bad step and I'd have guys crawling all over me. That's why I've got you around. You look normal, sure, but you got balls, kid. Makes you perfect for snooping on Suda. Hope I ain't scaring you off with all this talk. We made a deal, didn't we? Heh, idiot. But you know, I've got a bit of a soft spot for idiots like you. Anyway, you get the gist of what's going on now, yeah? You'll be working with that in mind. I expect a lot from you, kid. Oh, and I'll add to the special menu to thank you for getting the info for me the other day. Allows you to customize mid-grade guns.
All right.
Hello.
What's the meaning of this?
Huh? I thought I told you to stop coming around here. But... is that one of your customers? Keep your mouth shut. This ain't none of your business. Just go home and study, Kaoru. You've got entrance exams coming up, remember? Okay. Guess I'll be going then. Alright then.
Yeah.
That's Carver, my son. He's always asking me if he can help out here, always worrying about what I'm getting up to. But I probably shouldn't be telling a kid like you about this. You get home for today. Nice work, kid.
All right. Later.
See you next time.
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Alright, I'll see you later. Okay. Okay. Who could be at this hour? Would you like to go see a movie tomorrow? Decline. I'm sorry. I don't have time for movies. Ugh. Boy, alright, it's Sunday. Let's see. It's very weird. You'd expect everyone to be available. Only 1 week remained. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure. There's that, but also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, now that you mention that, it is quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Do you remember, Ren? Let's just do our best. That's not really an answer to my question, but it's good motivation. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, for Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
I should write something.
Gotta make a save state? Actually, that's important. Okay. Sunday. This is it. Everything played out perfectly. It is time. I'm going to end the episode. Actually, wait.
Okay.
Let's go get everyone together. I'm gonna end the episode though.
Everyone's
and
here.
I'm gonna go do the thing where we do the thing. Yeah. See you next time.
It's not a game. I'm not a robot.